It's a go. Oh, no.
Tonight on Late Model Monday, we talk NASCAR and the Confederate flag, the upcoming State Line and South Sound weekend events, and the importance of team chemistry. Late Model Monday, live in 30 seconds. You're dialed into the show that informs, entertains, inspires, and promotes all things that go left. Welcome to Late Model Monday, the weekly show to stay in the know about asphalt late models here in the Pacific Northwest. Tonight's show is brought to you by Miller Kitchen and Bath, Bailey General Contractors, and by Myers Floor Cover, Welcher's Gun Shop, Flaming Pig Barbecue, and by the Wenatchee Valley Super Oval and the Leonard Evans Used Car Superstore, and by the great folks at Product41.com, McKinney Glass of Yakima, Atomic Screen Printing, and BLG, Blue Line Graphics. Be unique, stand out, and get noticed. www.blg.blue. And now, back to your horsepower and performance hosts, Terry Bridges and the Load, Jeff Eady. What's going on, racers? Welcome to another edition of Late Model Monday. I'm your horsepower and performance host, Terry Bridges. And with me, my main man, the Loader, Mr. Jeffrey Eaton. What's going on, Loader?
I'm here, so I don't get fined.
Hey, what's going on? Stephen Blakely. What's going on, Jim John Olinger? Marvin Christie Schultz. What's going on, Kathy McDougal? Yay! Racer X, Maurice Shawver. Cool stuff. Hey, tonight we got a cool show for you. The Loader's got some stuff on State Line and South Sound. Plus, he's going to add his little tidbits in there because he's going to be crewing for a couple cars. So hang tight on that. We're going to open up with NASCAR and the Confederate flag, and we're going to talk about the importance of team chemistry. First things first, Kyle Busch wins his 8th out of 10 truck races. The guy's pretty good, isn't he?
Kyle who?
Kyle Busch.
Kyle who?
You don't like Kyle Busch?
I could care less.
Really? How come? NASCAR just not doing it for you?
No, not just NASCAR. I've never cared for either one of them.
Kurt or Kyle?
No. I don't know why. It's just.
But if we're talking, if we're taking away all the BS, as drivers, both of them are pretty solid.
But let's see. He hasn't done nothing in either one of the top 2 tier series, so he has to go down to that trucks to get wins.
Oh boy. Well, I no matter I still say the man can wheel a race car, but I may have to agree with you a little bit. However, yeah, you're right. I don't have an argument to that. I don't have the argument to that.
Dale Winterberg.
Hey, what's up? PM Web. Hola, Terry. P-Dub54W checking in from Tangent. What's going on? Hey, Mindy Ray. Hey, my beautiful people. Speaking of beautiful people, Mindy Ray Haskins. Tommy Rasmussen, what's going on? My brother, man.
He spent the weekend down at the beach.
Good man. Little R&R, as they say.
Yes, he did.
Hey, so here's my deal. This is what's weird. Are you guys hearing us okay? Because it says video. It's not saying anything. I hope it's okay. It must be. Everybody's saying what's up, right?
Yeah.
All right. So NASCAR and yeah, I'm buffering really bad. I got to try something different. No spectators this time, but the races are allowed to go. Yeah, let me know how it's going on. No spectators at this time, but races are allowed to go on. I know. Oh, there it goes. 2.4. There it is. NASCAR and the Confederate flag. I just read something today. I know you said it was like last week. That's just how, I guess, behind the times I am. But isn't it to the point of ridiculous? When we're worrying about the stinking Confederate flag in a NASCAR series, I mean, I don't know. I just think it's stupid.
Well, I'll give you what's stupid is there Yosemite Sam they took his guns away from him. They were not going to show no more Yosemite Sam cartoon or Elmer Fudd because he shoots a gun. But yet we have Xbox with Fortnite, Call of Duty, all of them that are nothing but blood and guts video games.
Yeah,
I'm.
You know, it's all this COVID crap and all this Black Lives Matter. You know what? It isn't just Black lives; it's every life matters. I mean, I just think we need to go back to the basics. I mean, it's just absolutely asinine that. I mean, Yosemite Sam, are you kidding me? He's not going to be Yosemite Sam without his guns. Neither is Elmer Fudd. I mean, next thing you know, he's not going to be able to hunt rabbits, for God's sake.
Well, somebody today, they had posted that they got Elmer a new gun. It's an AK-47. So Bugs better look out.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Jeremy
Come on,
Andrews.
you guys. When does this garbage end?
That's exactly it.
It's just absolutely, I mean.
We want to rename all the Air Force bases because they were from generals from.
Yeah.
It does. You know what? It's history. And this is, if you will go back and you will look, and I hate to even mention this guy's name, but that's what Hitler did. Hitler went in to erase all the memory of Germany. And that's exactly what we're doing now. We're erasing all our history. As it comes down to, and I probably get in trouble for saying this, but none of us have had slaves, and none of us have been slaves.
That's correct.
So
get over it.
It just kind of,
Yeah, get over it. I mean, I'm here. I'm pissed. Hot to go. Love you. Yeah. Yeah,
Mitch, got your shirt on. I got Casey's hat on just for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Todd Havens.
The whole thing matters. You know, when you start worrying, I mean, look at all these. And we're not going to go crazy on this, but you look at this Capitol, whatever it is, up in Seattle, right? And it's just, I don't know, man. It's absolutely just, it's just stupid.
Yep.
I'm just done with it. I'm done with all of it. I don't care. I mean, black people may decide they don't like me because, whatever, they'll call me an Uncle Tom or whatever, but I'm just telling you, anytime there's a death, anytime there's something going on, let's take a look at what the guy was doing, okay? Irregardless, the guy was high on meth when he was arrested and he was writing bad checks or he had a phony, trying to, flip phony $20 bill. I mean, none of that matters. But by God, and I agree. He shouldn't have died for it. But let's just say you put yourself in those situations and you're going to pay the price. Sorry, that's just the way it is. So that's my take on it. I mean, that's, it's just absolutely just stupid. So the Confederate flag, we know that's crazy. Next thing you know, we're not even going to be able to do the national anthem, for God's sake. I mean, it's just.
Well, I like the one I seen tonight, and I not to get off the total subject, but baseball probably won't come back this year because the owners say you're only going to play 60 games. You're not going to get your full pay, and the players are saying they are. So as the deal set it up was billionaires versus millionaires.
I mean,
Todd Connell.
Here's my deal on that really quick. I don't know why the players are bitching. They're still going to get their money, and they play less games. I mean, how?
But they only want to pay them half of what they were.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. We're all Americans, and that's all that matters. Amen.
Right.
Black, white, Chinese, whatever. We're all good. We all, that's what makes the world go round. Amen.
It's liberal tunes. You got it, Tommy. That
it's
one.
Not Looney Tunes. It's liberal tunes. Yeah, it is. It's stupid. My wife and I were looking up yesterday. What is the far right and what is the far? We were kind of going. It's. I didn't even understand it.
No,
I didn't even understand it.
We're tracking and packing around the Northwest.
Christ,
with the looter.
big one
there.
feeding. That's what needs to happen right there.
Racetrack Lives Matter. You got it. And here a little bit later, we're gonna talk about the Super Oval. But as of the first thing, because this weekend is State Line gets to open up, and right now they have 32 late models that say they're coming to town.
Loader, I gotta tell you, man, I'm glad we didn't bet on this because I would have lost. I think you said 30 to 35, and I think Plybon was on here, and he said 30 plus.
Yeah.
Wow.
They got 78 from what I counted, but the entry list deal that was put out was there's like 78 cars right now if everybody shows up. That place will be packed.
Damn straight it's going to be packed.
You know.
I love that. I'm telling you, man, Anthony Sergi wins super late model at Citrus County Speedway Saturday night. Yeah! Tampa Tony Modica in the house. What's going on, Tampa Tony? I love it, man. I love it. That's pretty cool. So 32. That's you remember this, Jeff? 32 funny cars. Twig Ziegler. Who were that? Twig Ziegler and
they had them all then. That used to be. I mean, we had 32 in the country. I mean, it'd be Raymond Beetle in the blue Mac.
Yeah, dude. So that was like Twig Ziegler, Raymond Beetle, who were
240 Gordy.
240 Gordy. That's it. Yeah. Oh, that's it. That's it. Hey, what's up, Warbus? I tried calling you today. I got a busy signal, so I don't know if it's my phone or what, but I told you to call me, but I'll try after the show. But anyway.
But for the most...
Now that's Roadrunners, Junior Lates.
Fever 4s.
Fever 4s. Are those like the... What are Fever 4s?
Those 4-cylinder.
Okay.
And Junior late models.
Yeah. 78 cars. I don't care how you count it. That's sweet. B-main time.
Yeah.
Man, first time in a long time seeing that. No kidding. Damn, I wish I was able to race at State Line, but fortunately I'm on call for work. Well, I was, Connell, but I'm getting out of it. I'm going to try.
Work's overrated.
Hey, Ellie Musgrave, up and able to watch today? Absolutely. Put her on, Ron Pease. Absolutely. I would love to see her on here.
I mean,
32. Wowza, says Blakesley. Hey, be sure you check him out.
Yeah.
Blakesley Motorsports Media. He's got a great show on late models down in California. He does Madera and all the cool stuff. He's got it going on. Stephen Blakesley and Blakesley Motorsports Media. Guy's awesome. So then we got South Sound. Same weekend.
Yep.
Couldn't help it.
Well, no. I mean, right now, you're gonna put something together when you can put something together. Nick has got kind of a unique program that he set up for this weekend. Everybody but the super lates is saying it isn't going to race. I mean, it's let me get back to my little cheat sheet here. Saturday, the gates open at 10 o'clock in the morning. Tuners will hit the track at 11 o'clock for their test and qualifying session. You got 20 minutes. So you better have your stuff together.
Now you got 20. You can go in and out as much as you want in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
that's good.
Mini stocks go at 11:20. Baby grands at 11:40. Vintage modifieds at noon. 12:30 is the drivers' meeting. And hang on, because we're going racing after that,
dude.
And then once the races are over, everybody out of the pits, and then the second wave of cars gets to come in. And they're going to be running the hobby stocks are going to hit the track at 3. 3:20 will be the Super 4s. 3:40's late models. And 4 o'clock is Legends. 4:30's drivers meeting. And we're going racing.
I kind of dig that.
I thought it was unique. I really did. I thought, he's trying to get everybody involved. I mean, it's a no fans deal. That kind of, that part of this deal it sucks. But everybody, the racer needs to support it. I'm I'm stoked that he put the thing together like he did.
Absolutely.
And then
Now, is there anything saying that you can't climb the fence and watch over the watch over the fence? Sorry, Nick, I didn't mean to say that, but I don't want to encourage anybody. Just click OK. Get rid of that thing. I don't know this freaking thing. I hate Windows. But
and then the next weekend, something kind of cool.
Yeah,
it will be Wenatchee's going to get their opener, and they're going to have the Jerry's Auto Pro late models, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning Thunder cars, the Plum Perfect Roadrunners, and the Bandoleros.
Sweet.
And it's going to be on a live broadcast, free.
Wow.
They got, I think it is, it's on the new NCW Life channel over in Wenatchee. And they're going to have like 4 or 5 cameras. It's a full production.
So it's like a TV deal.
They're bringing in a production crew to do the deal.
Garrett Evans, you are such a stud.
Well, I'm thinking Jeremy Anders put this deal
Well,
together.
I know he probably did, but you know who's paying for it.
It's free.
I know, but Evans is paying for it.
It's free.
He's just nothing's free. I mean, maybe to the fans, but I think that's a great deal. That's a super great deal, and congratulations to Wenatchee for that. That's super awesome.
I was trying to figure out. I've got to figure out.
That's way better than our deal, right?
But,
I laugh at that now, but that was actually kind of a joke. But we tried anyway. We did try.
Nope, no Castle Rock on the 27th. It's
going to be now the 11th. That is correct, Jim John. That is correct.
Thomas Plybon.
What's up, TP? Hey, can I call you that? That's okay. I don't mean it like that. Oh, man, no. I'm in trouble. Just buttoned up our Roadrunner. That was up above. Just buttoned up our Roadrunner something or other. Oh, Roadrunner Hornet for Saturday. Sweet, Keith Marshall. Nobody's paying for it.
Ha! I win. You lose again.
Well, somebody. So they're just coming to do that for free, Anders? It's called negotiations. Oh, okay. What's up, Sam Venable?
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Hey,
man.
that's some negotiation there.
Yeah, we'll put you as head negotiator from now on.
Yeah, no kidding.
You probably could come in here pretty soon and be the.
No kidding. You can negotiate for us. Get us a TV deal. That'd be sweet. Don't even go there.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, we're trying.
I know.
We're here every week. That's more than we can say for some. However, that's awesome. And then here's the cool thing. So on next Monday, I'm going to try to get the promoter from up there in Canada. I got a phone number, so I'm going to try to get him on the show. But here's the cool thing. We're going to get a taste of everything with the loader because we're going to get some results and see what went on and all that cool stuff. But the loader's going to be, you're going to be crewing for.
Oh, my gosh. Chuck.
Oh, that's okay.
He's even wearing your sweatshirt.
That's it. Uncle Chuck is my man. I'm still waiting for my class, Chuck Crothers. Going to be a little harder now, but I'd still like to get over there and take a weekend class, a crash course.
We're going to be working with the number 8 Vintage Modified on the first races. And then on race number 2,
Mr. Mike Dooman.
We will be working with the number 17 Pro Late model of Schroeder Motorsports.
Schroeder Motorsports. And you know what's cool is we're going to get Jeff's thoughts on being a crew member, and we're going to get his thoughts on, how it went overall. So it's going to be really a different kind of show on Monday because I think we're going to get all kinds of good input, which I'm excited. I mean, I'm super excited about. Are you excited, Loader?
I'm excited. I've been jonesing for racing.
I think everybody has.
It's time.
Here's the sad part.
No fans.
No fans, but here's the other sad part is I I hear Hermiston isn't going to be opening up on the 27th.
Yeah, he messaged me the other day when I was trying to figure out what classes they were running after they announced it, and he said they've run into some issues, and I'm sure everything will get worked out.
Yep.
So,
those issues are called Kate Brown. Thank you very much.
So at that point, we'll once they get going, we'll be there.
Oh, Warber says, you have one on Dirt 360 TV, LOL. Well, hey, man, maybe we need to put something together. I don't know. That's a long haul up to Olympia to do a show, but it would be tight.
And then I think Grays Harbor actually is doing Dirt 360.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be their first one this Saturday night. I mean, the first race they've got in. Everything's rained out on them so far.
Great job, Warbus. That a boy. Congratulations. What up, Dale Nelliton? Oh, Dale Nelliton's a stud, man. His dad was sure an old school racer for many years. Bitchin', man. And what about how did I didn't hear anything about how did Skagit go?
Trying to think here.
No, it's okay. I mean, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm just saying I didn't really.
I wasn't looking for it.
Hear anything, but no, I just wanted to hear how it went TV wise. I mean,
I think they're doing fine. I haven't been able to watch it. It doesn't. Thursday night, I've got stuff going on, and it just doesn't work for me.
Right, I get it.
But I think Colton lost another race by the nose of his car.
Oh boy!
And wow, gosh, I can't even think of the guy's name now. And then they had the limited sprints. And then they had the midgets there, and Evan Martin won the midgets.
Oh, nice. Super cool.
There's a guy that can wheel a car.
Yes.
Anything you put him in, he's...
Even a radial flyer?
Dude, I'll tell you what. I've seen him in a 360. I've seen him in these midgets, and he just he impresses
can roll.
me.
Yeah, he
can
roll.
Me.
No doubt about it. I'll be interested.
Ray J, where you been?
No kidding, man. Kate Brown, shut it down.
So.
Oh, hey, love that, man. I'll take it. Dennis Langton, it was awesome, says Dennis. He was mad because his streaming was messed up. He's don't ever try to rebuffer. I'm so mad. He was ticked off because he did it, and then I guess it took a while to get hooked up. Well, sweet. Hi, Ellie Musgrave. Ellie, you're on? Hey, Ellie Musgrave. So glad you're here. I love you, girl. You are amazing. Yakima had 19 hobby cars for a fun race on Saturday?
Yeah. I want to know how come Dylan had to get in the car for the main event, Tony.
What car for the main event? Who?
For the hobby. They still got the hobby car.
Mm-hmm.
Dad was driving the hobby car. I watched him qualify.
Yeah? How'd you do?
They were having troubles with their feed, so the guy was doing it on his phone, and the next thing I know is I see Dylan posted that he jumped in the hobby and run the main event. So I'm trying to figure out what
I'll tell you why. Dad was pooped. Going to State Line the next 2 weeks. Well, you better be going next week.
Or this week.
This week, yeah. Hey, Michael Brooks, what's going on, man?
Hey, you know what?
Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
I think his name's on the list for State Line.
Yeah, man. Can't wait to see him. They're doing it again this Thursday, so that's a good sign. That is a good sign, Blakesley. That's always a good sign.
Dad has more fun watching.
That's a good way out.
Yeah,
that's a good way out.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's a good way out. That's good. That's okay.
I can do
Dad
this.
couldn't handle it, LOL. He started 18th and finished 5th. That's pretty dang good.
You bet.
Well, you know what? Here's what I say, and this kind of will blend into what Loader and I are going to talk about kind of as our main thing, but you can learn a lot from watching.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think Dylan has, watching his brother, because he wasn't old enough yet, but paying attention, working on the cars. I think even if you're not actually racing, if you're really serious and you want to do it, you can learn just as much watching as you can actually doing.
Yeah. Let's see here. Christopher, no, I am not. I have a prior commitment for this weekend, so I will not be there. Terry's going to try to be there on Saturday.
I am going to try to be there on Saturday. Yep. I'm going to try to switch my work schedule around.
I wish I was, because I really enjoy
State Line.
I had blast over there.
I know. It's awesome, man. Yeah, and I'm supposed to be at Evergreen on the 27th. I don't know how that's going to work yet. I got to work that day, but hopefully I'm off early enough I can still hustle up there. I still got to talk to Mr. Hobbs on that deal. But, yes, both prolates going to State Line. Love it.
I tell you what, it's a good field at State Line.
You know what?
You know what? And it's all but two of them are Washington cars.
Wow. And the other two are
Aggie Howell.
Yeah, from Montana.
And Travis Sharp.
From Montana.
Yeah. Everything else is
Washingtonians.
all Washingtonians.
Yeah, love it. Well,
Going to Idaho.
Hey, Agne's a Washingtonian, basically. And so is Sharp. I mean, those guys they're huge supporters of the series, both the Northwest Super Lates and the Pro Lates. So, Caden Stinger looking to bring our Hornet from Montana on Saturday. That's awesome. 30+. You called it, Plybon. That's what I'm saying. You and Loader, I think Loader said he thought 30 to 35. So, hey, and you know, Loader and I were talking several weeks ago, and I remember us saying, you know, you get 17, 15, 16, 17, 18 cars, that's a good field. So you double that, man. That's pretty awesome.
What you're going to have here is quality cars are going to be B-main cars.
Yeah.
You know, there's no two way. There's no way around it.
And let's just put it to you this way. You have a B main anywhere?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really good. So, and then 78 cars total or 80 cars total? Man, oh, man. And, you know, you're going to get those couple stragglers in there.
And you'll have a couple that don't make it. But for the most part,
I know. It's going to be.
It's a really good group of guys.
It's going to be as good as the Idaho 200, I'll bet.
You got Terry Halverson.
Halverson can wheel, man.
Out of Wenatchee. Vance Reynolds out of Spokane. Wyatt Gardner out of Lake Stevens.
Yep.
Jess Havens in his rookie year.
Nice.
Christopher Crane.
Oh, Crane, yeah.
Crane. He's going to be there. We got Dylan. Another good name.
Yes.
Lucas Bird.
Oh,
I think he's still driving Christopher's other car.
Nice.
And then with Travis Sharp.
Well, I'll be interested to watch Sharp.
Got the wild one.
Mitch Klein.
He's, I think he's a little hot right now, and he's ready to go racing.
Yep.
Mike Brooks, Cam, and Chris Kellogg out of Spokane. Glenn Knutson.
Ooh, with Garrett Evans as crew chief.
Ben Reed out of Waterville. Matt Shorn. Jason O'Neill. Chad Holiday.
Doc Holliday's going to be there?
Doc Holiday.
Dude!
Briar Reynolds out of Spokane. Caden Anderson.
Wow. Mr. Excitement there.
We got Tyson Wilcox. Garrett Huffines.
Wow. Man, Doc Holliday. I'm your Huckleberry. That's pretty cool. Who's going to...
Marv Schultz.
Schultz is going to be there?
And the other Knutson, Mike Knutson.
Wow.
Mr. Plybon.
Oh, my God.
Oh, not going to make it to State Line. Well, you were on the list, so.
Justin Popple. What's going on, buddy? How many prolates at South Sound? Ford wants to know.
I don't have a clue. I don't know what's.
One. We know Schroeder's going to be there.
Schroeder's going to be Dale Winterberg making the trip.
Wow.
Bart Hector. Braden Havens.
Damn, this is gonna be vicious, man. I'm telling you.
Your good buddy Rob Dees.
Dees is baby.
And got Dan and Dave Garber.
Dude, that field is loaded, pal.
Bucknall Jr.
Oh my God, you're kidding.
So yeah. Might go till 3 a.m., but it's going to be a blast.
Hey, yeah. I'm telling you, that is a crazy. Yeah, she's right. Crazy good field. Man. Yeah, I'm there. That's all. I got to get there. That's all there is to it. That's going to be awesome.
Like I said, if I didn't have other commitments, my butt would be in this.
Absolutely.
Hey, race fans, this is Steve Blankenship. You are tuned in to the quickest show on the web, the Late Model Monday.
You got.
Go ahead.
I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
bad.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not
I'm
bad.
sorry. Go ahead.
Junior Lates. Got Casey Klein. Got his hat on. Got Caden Moran. Evan
Caden
Getz.
Moran. Yeah, he was just at the shootout last year.
Evan Getz. Haley Constance.
Wow.
And Danica Dart.
Wow.
So that means,
yeah.
there are not a lot of them, but
Hey,
you know what? It's
didn't
a
we-
start.
That's what we were
It's a
saying.
start.
That's what we were saying. Remember, we talked about this, and we said there might not be a lot, but hey, you got to start somewhere.
But I mean, like, I was laughing here. I see where to go. And there's a couple of them are doing double duty. Like Casey Garber's going to run in the Fever 4 class. Bart Hector Jr.'s in the Fever 4 class.
Oh man!
And let's see.
Did Reginald Gill? Is he in there?
I didn't see him.
Okay. Gill can roll.
And then there was a couple others that were doing some hobby stocks. Jess Haven's going to run a hobby stock.
Dees will not be there, getting the car ready for Evergreen.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm disappointed. I am bummed. What's going on? Hey, what's up, B-Dub?
I want to know what kind of animal suit Mitch Klein has on at 3 a.m. at the after party.
What's he pissed about?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Let's just put it this way. Meridian didn't go very well.
Oh, okay. There we go. That's good. Hey, and what else you got? You're loaded with stuff.
That's pretty much. I did my
That's awesome,
I did my
man.
thing.
Man, what a field of cars, you guys.
And like I
Mountain Dew Junior Lates are gonna grow. We'll have 2 to 3 more that will be out by the end of the year.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. I think that's something that's just gonna take a little time.
said, and as long as we give them the time,
Yep.
it's going to be good.
Absolutely.
You know,
It's
that-
just a matter of everybody getting to know that they're going to be here and see how things go. Maybe there's some that are just kind of putting a toe in the water. So I'm not worried about those Junior Lates. I think it's going to do nothing but grow over the next couple of years. But
Well, yeah, and I
right? I mean, everybody still, it's just one of those things where, hey, let's not lie. It's not cheap. And so you got to make sure that, the youngster's ready, and it's going to be something that, everybody can do. But especially in 2020 with everything that's happened, I don't know that we can expect a whole lot more than 4 or 5 or 6 maybe. But next year, I mean, if things go well, I'm not worried about it. I think it's going to be awesome.
Jeff Ford, yes. I kind of messaged with Pit Mom the other day. She's not feeling really well, and I think she's more down in the dumps than anything else.
So we need a Facebook rah-rah for Kathy
and,
McDougal.
She's used to being active, and she's got this infection, and she said, she tells it's getting better, but it's just
Not fast
it's
enough.
not fast enough. So, think about her, pray for her,
Yeah,
and
amen.
everything else
Amen. Be July 11th.
at WVSO.
That's cool. The second race. Okay. You know what? And I think that's awesome. I mean, it's going to grow. I'm not even sweating it. I'm just sure it's going to grow. Look at how it's doing down there at Madera and at Vegas and stuff. I mean, they're not getting a whole bunch more.
No.
6, 7, 8 cars. I mean, Blakesley, if you're still on here, chime in on that. But I'm thinking the ones that I've seen, maybe 10. I've seen, 10 or 12, but I don't think I've seen a whole bunch more than that unless it was a really big race. But, Loader and I were talking earlier today as we were kind of getting ready for the show. And we were talking about, and I just thought it was a great deal. He brought up the word chemistry. And so we thought, man, it might be kind of cool tonight to talk about, because this is going to be important coming up for the end of 2020. We've had a lot of time to kind of prepare, and we're all itching, we're all jonesing, but we just thought, that chemistry is something that's very overlooked. There's going to be a lot of new teams. There's going to be teams with new people, and, even Loader's there with Schroeder Motorsports, his first year, and they're going to be kind of trying to gel. And so I kind of was just thinking out loud, and I thought, what is chemistry? What does it help? And for me, I put down 4 things. It was confidence, trust, cohesiveness, and winning. Those were the 4 words that I came up with. However, those 4 things take time. They take team roles. They take selflessness, and they take not caring who gets the credit.
Exactly.
Togetherness, being a family, but that last one, not caring who gets the credit, that is a lot of times, that causes the most problems. There's just, you know what I mean? There's a lot of egos, and the quicker the egos go bye-bye, the quicker the results start showing up. You want to elaborate on that, Jeffrey?
It's exactly true. If you got one guy that thinks that it's him that's making the car run or handle or whatever, he can be that thorn. Because if you're running around saying, "Oh well, it wasn't for me, that thing wouldn't go around the corner," with 10 horses pulling it, and and then all of a sudden everybody's going, "Well, heck, I guess if you're that good, why don't you just take care of it?" And then you wander away. Might still be there, but you're not gonna pay attention or be as involved.
I agree. And yes, I lost my train of thought there for a second, but you're absolutely right. It takes, what do they say? It takes a village, and I just think that it goes way back, but even when Loader and I were working together, I can tell you from personal experience that having guys that believe in their guy, whether you're running 20th or whether you're winning every race, if you've got a bunch of guys that believe in you, and that even if you're running 20th, they're saying, hey, they're pointing out the good things that you did, and they're pointing out, you've got to be willing to admit that you're maybe not as good as the car sometimes. And I think that's a lot of what happens is people want to blame the car very quickly all the time. And that's not always the case. Sometimes the car is better than the driver, and it's just the driver that needs to get his head together. But if you've got a bunch of guys that are all believing, that are, when you're down in the dumps, you're saying, man, and they're saying, hey, but you did this right, or you did that right, or let's take those small victories, and we did this, and we're improving every week. Those are the things that make not only the team better, but it makes the driver better. And if somebody does something good, you got to, hey, let's face it, everybody wants a little credit. But there isn't one guy that's going to do it. But if somebody does an exceptional job on something, hey, man, you know what? That was a great call in the setup. Jeff made a super good call on that, and it was a great idea. We all discussed it, and boom, it worked. That stuff goes a long. It's so underrated what chemistry does for a race team.
Well, and the prime examples, any of your professionals from NHRA to NASCAR, IndyCar, any of it, those teams, they're gelled. And it's flat out. When you can take an NHRA, take a motor completely down to the bare bones, nothing but a crank and a block sitting there, the clutch is out of it, and in 45 minutes have it running. That is teamwork. That is, you have gelled because everybody knows their job. They do their job, and they do it very, very well. Because it only takes one screw up.
Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Just hit reload, buddy. God darn it, that thing. Every time this does that. Ugh. You can hit use camera. God damn it. Now you got to back all the way out of it. See, that's what I mean. This thing is just junk. I hate it. Sorry, you guys. Those of you live on Spreaker, we're going to try this again. Every bloody time. This thing. I don't know. Facebook, go back to the old thing. It never let us down. Oh. Anyway, we're going to get there. We're going to hopefully do this.
Do you want a job at State Line?
Who put that up?
I want to wait till.
Oh, I don't know. That's a long. There we go. We're back. Yeah. Sorry about that, everybody. That's not us. That is Facebook. Once again, I wish they'd just go back to the old one. It worked way better.
I have a message here from Todd Havens. He says, "Tell Bridges I'll pay his way in if he changes tires for us. We have 4 cars, need help."
Oh, boy. Yeah. And one shoot. Back. Sorry, you guys. It's not me. It's Facebook. You know, ever since they went to this new deal, I don't understand it. I don't know why they can't. The old thing never let us down. It was so much more stable. But anyway, we were talking about team chemistry, and I just can't. I just think it just really gets lost. I mean, if you look at how hard it is for teams when they first get together, you're trying to learn everybody's personalities. You're trying to learn where everybody fits. But I also think, Jeff, that you have to look at everybody and how important is being able to accept a role, right? You've got to know I think each person has to know their own limits as well.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, that's the biggest thing with when you call it a team, it's still your role. That's what you have as a role, whether it's grabbing wrenches or whether it's eyes on something. The whole thing, it is a role. I don't care. And there's nobody but the crew chief actually can do more than one role. And if you look at it, I mean, if it's, you got the guy, he's sticking the tires, checking the temps. We get all that done, and then we turn around and we get, once you get that done, then you relay it to the crew chief. The crew chief takes it, okay, well, this is what's happening because it don't have enough temp here. And then he's the one that, in my opinion, the crew chief is the king. He's the one that has to make those decisions because he's the one that's responsible for those decisions. Well,
he's actually the one. I mean, you got if you look at it like a car, you've got a motor, you got 4 tires, you got the drivetrain and everything. It all works together. If you don't have tires, the thing ain't going to go. If you don't have a motor, it's not going to go. But you got to have somebody to, you've got the driver, but I'm just talking team-wise. You've got to have somebody steering the ship. And the biggest problem, I think, is, Loader, is that so many times you can get crew chiefs that think that their people are working under him rather than with him. Yes. And nobody's working for anybody. We're all working together, but there just has to be one person driving that bus to keep everything organized. And some are the tires, some are the motor, some are the drivetrain, but But as a leader, you got to know that nobody works for you; they work with you, and I think that's the biggest thing that people need to.
Way to go, Hunter! You made him. He started reading that, and he just lost his train of thought when he seen adult beverage.
Where? Who said that? We are watching two of the best minutes in talking about racing. Love the show. If you guys make a trip in, I will have adult beverages for you. That's what I did.
Weber, he's not.
Will you have a pair of shoes for me, Hunter?
Weber, he's not going to be there, but I'll be there.
Hoopty X Racing and Demolition Derby, Mud Bogs in Glenwood, Washington, July 17th, 18th, and 19th. Cool. A team is a bunch of role players. It is. It's true. I don't care whether you're playing basketball. Look at your son. He played football. Now there's a game that you ain't going to, a quarterback without a line or a running back without a line, he ain't going to go very far.
Nope.
And same with a race driver. Any race driver that thinks that he is something,
he's used to them.
But, I mean, I don't know. And, I mean, this topic just came up. We were just talking today, but I think it is really important. And I hope every team takes the time, before a race to get together and just kind of go over, you know what I mean? What's going on? I think you still have to have a plan too. Hey, and acknowledge everybody, man. As the driver, you got to acknowledge. A lot of times they say, "Oh, hey, my guys," man, it's important. I mean, every guy. I don't care whether you're sweeping the shop, or loading the car, or just dumping fuel. I mean, whatever it is, it all matters the same. I don't care whether you're the crew chief, clear down to the guy that just cleans the truck and trailer. I mean, all of that goes together. I mean, that's just my belief.
It is, and you like I say, you got your crew chief. He's the man. Because he makes your shots. Okay, he calls the shot.
Absolutely.
Once he calls the shots, this is what I want done. That's what your job is to make sure it gets done and done right.
And Jeff, I also think as a crew chief, not only do you have to know a whole lot about the race car in order to make those calls, but I also think it's important that a crew chief be able to understand and manage personalities.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're going to have a whole bunch of different ones.
To be honest with you, with the Oregon tracks, I really don't know. I know Coos Bay's been doing some stuff. I don't know what's all going on down there. They were going to have some drags. I think they got mud bogs, but I haven't really had a chance to. I know they got in trouble for one race, and I didn't know what was going on. Cottage Grove is doing test only. As far as I know, the last I seen of what her stuff was. Willamette's still in limbo with with everything that's going on. Sunset, I think they're just waiting until. I don't think they're going to even try to run without fans. To be honest with you, I haven't seen anything more from Jeremy. I just, most everybody's kind of been posting something.
It's a shame.
Madras is trying to work something up. Everybody's trying. It's just Mrs. Brown isn't being very nice. And the last I heard, she wasn't going to take it out of phase 2 or maybe even phase 3 until there was a vaccine. And you will get the vaccine or you won't leave your house.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen.
Yeah, well, like the one guy said, I'll vaccinate whoever comes to the door with my AK-47.
Well, and that brings up, and I'll kind of end it with this. You didn't miss anything, Vince. We were just talking about team chemistry and, how it develops confidence and trust and cohesiveness, and then down the road, wins. However, I think with 2020 and the way the season is, we are kind of in that same boat. We need to work as a team. We all have roles. There's racers, there's the promoters, there's the fans, there's And we all need to kind of work together and do our part and play our role and actually to make our sport, which is the team itself, prosper.
Yeah. I mean, right now it's you know, the tracks have got to be hurting. I just
Well, there's no doubt they are.
there's no income coming in. You've got a lease going on. You got payments going on.
Oh, look at the racers. They've got sponsors there, but there's no fans that you know to really speak other than some of the great like Dirt 360 and some of the other
Oval
things.
TV,
and some of that stuff, Speed 51 and Blakesley Motorsports Media and some of those that are doing some good things.
Oh, speaking of, did you see who was number one qualifier last night in the 360 sprint car?
Devin Borden.
Devin Borden.
Boom! I'm telling you, I called that a long time ago. That kid's got more talent in his little pinky than a lot of people have in their whole body.
You know,
He's just a
this to not to get off the total.
No, it's okay.
Friday night, I think it was. I was watching a free deal, and it was from back east, and they had 41 410 sprint cars.
41 410s?
41 410 sprint
When was the last time you even saw 4 410 sprint cars?
Well, back east, it was there at Pennsylvania, so.
Wow.
But
41.
They had 41, and then last night, well, the last 2 nights they played, I think it was Marysville was last night and Placerville was the night before. They had like 30 to 35, 40 360s there.
God, that's crazy.
I mean, there's a lot of teams are traveling. I mean, there was Borden's, there was some guys from Oregon, there was some guys from Nevada was up there. I mean, everybody's doing what they can to race right now, and that's really kind of what's needed. I mean, I understand it's expensive out there. I mean, go towing up and down the road, you got the cost of your hauler, you got the cost of the fuel, you got the cost of the tires, but you want to go. I mean, and actually, Borden had raced Thursday night at Skagit.
Mm-hmm.
They took off and headed to California, went to Placerville, and then turned around and come up to.
Man, that's awesome. But you know what? That to me, that's Glenn Borden. That's Glenn Borden for you. I mean, he's a race fanatic, and he wants us. I mean, he's trying to give his son the opportunity to get out there. But as good as Devin Borden is, again, what we were just talking about, without his dad and that knowledge and that team, Devin's just another. He's just another racer, right?
Exactly.
And that's nothing against Devin Borden because nobody loves that kid more than me. He has come a long. He's only going to do nothing but get better. His stock is going to do nothing but grow. So,
and you're right, Rob. Everything costs, and we all are hurting. I mean, heck, right here, the content of our show. I mean, usually we got half hour worth of talking about what happened here, and here, and here. Now we struggle to find stuff to talk about that
isn't boring you guys to death, or that we haven't beat a dead horse over. So that's why, if some of it seems like we're stretching, maybe it is because we are. I mean, although I don't know. I think the chemistry thing was I don't know, maybe.
No, it's good.
I think it was good, and I think it's important that we talk about some of that stuff a lot of people don't really talk about that.
Yeah, see, podcast lives matter.
They do. They do. But I don't know. You know, and for the longest time, you know, Jeff and I have talked about this a million times. For the longest time, my goal for the show was for this thing to make a little money. But, you know, now we're here because we love the sport. We're here because we love chatting with you guys every week. I mean, it's no longer really about the money. It's more or less just like Loader says all the time, you know, when it's no fun anymore, we're going to be gone. But right now, it's still fun, and we enjoy bringing you the stuff. Yes, we're scraping for content, but I don't think that's going to be much longer. We're going to have, like next Monday, we're going to have tons to talk about. I'm going to be so excited for that, and it's going to be great to hear what the loader has because he's going to be actually working with 2 teams. So we're going to get some insight on not only the team aspect, but overall what he thought about the race and stuff. So, tracking and packing with the loader next week is going to be dialed in.
That's what I would do. How many extra crew guys can you get in?
Landon,
watching you on the big screen.
All shoes matter. Flip-flops matter, Hunter. Get it right. And I want a new pair of Tevas when I show up to Meridian. So does Jeff. Oh, my God. Hey, man.
Sam.
I know. Sam the Man Venable. Free race speedway would be a cool topic.
Ace Speedway.
A what?
Oh, yeah, that's one of the
Free Ace Speedway?
Yeah. It's a track back east that they did a friendly protest. They filled the stands. And the governor shut them down. But yet they got protests in the street, tearing everything up. And this was a friendly protest. They had people in the stands.
You know what? Somebody had said that a couple weeks ago.
Well,
that's how you do it. PM Web. Hello again, fellas. 54W checking in. Getting hyped for Coos Bay on Wednesday. Fill us in, PM, on that. Fill us in what's going on at Coos Bay. That would be cool, man.
And Hannah,
we got about 7 minutes.
Hannah, you can tell Todd that Terry's still thinking about the tire changing deal.
You know what? If I'm there, I would love it. I mean,
there you go. Be
Havens. I'm not. Yeah. Although I would. I am paying to get in. So if you want to pay my way in, yeah, that's great. Any other time, I'd be saying I'm not paying to get in there, but I know now that tracks are hurting, so I'm willing to pull my load. And I'll even pay my way because I know you guys are hurting too. So, if Alexander doesn't put me on the horn, I will. I will do it. I will do it. Michael Millard went down to California to run, had fuel problems. Oh, man. Sorry, Michael Millard. Dollar store. No. Marcy Hunter, shame on you. Would be so fun.
Make
sure
they were in the 50-cent bin.
Size 12. What do you wear, Jeff?
12.
All right, there we go. I might have to change tires. I might have to change tires with so few crew. No, you won't. I'll be there. I'll be able to Hannah, you and I will be tire people. That'd be cool.
It's round.
Jeff. Jeffrey.
He's been away from it so long I had to tell him that the tire's actually a round part of it.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Even if they're square, we'll be fast. But that's what Bob Jeffrey said. When he had Wayne Felch crew for him, he said, I believed in Wayne Felch so much. He told me if we were to put square tires on, I would still believe I had a shot to win. That is chemistry.
Yes.
That is chemistry. That's crazy. Yeah, that would be super fun. Hey, you guys, I'm looking forward to getting over there. I know Loader's going to be at South Sound. We might have to discuss a little something because we did something cool the last time we were at State Line and South Sound. So maybe I'm in a much better position now than I was then. But
I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
No, not right now.
Oh, okay. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll talk about it. Let you know. Maybe we'll have a surprise for both places. But hey. It's going to be super cool, going to be a lot of fun wherever everybody goes. I hope, man, dude, I was hoping you'd go to State Line. Dang it. Oh, well. But it's going to be a great time. Loader's going to be at South Sound. I'm going to do my best to be at State Line. I know work, they want me, but I'm trying to switch days and hustle that. So I'm going to I'm looking forward to it. I know the wife's going to want to go to the lake over at Coeur d'Alene. We have a place over there on Rockford Bay, so she can go there. I'm going to try to drag her to the race, but she's probably going to want to sit at the lake and read her book. But at least she's going, since I don't have the loader to ride over with me.
I've rode with you before.
Well, what do you mean? You drove. You drove the last couple times.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's because I rode with you before.
And we're in a Durango, and I couldn't believe how fast we got home. We left Yakima. I'm like, we're home already?
Never got off his phone.
Oh, that's not true. You drove so fast. I was barely on it. But, hey, I want to give a big shout-out to Miller Kitchen and Bath, Bailey General Contractors, Myers Floor Covering, Welcher's Gun Shop, Flaming Pig Barbecue, the Wenatchee Valley Super Oval, and the Leonard Evans Used Car Superstore, Product41.com, Atomic Screen Printing, Barrera Garcia Motorsports, Sessler Motorsports, and, of course, BLG, Blue Line Graphics. Be unique, stand out, get noticed. They have been with us since day one.
Well, there you go. You got somebody supporting you.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Plybon. It is awesome, man. The cabin was built in 47. It's the same as it was. Well, not quite the same as it was, but
square nails,
rivets. But hey, it's a cool place. My grandpa built it in 47, and there's $1 million places all around it. But it's still, like my mom says, it's poverty with a view.
That's cool.
So it's pretty cool. But so we're coming up on the 8 o'clock hour. Actually, we're a little bit over. Ronnie Swires, Product 41, good friend of mine. Yeah, Ronnie Swires is the best, man. He's a big supporter of our show, and he's a great guy. He's the Micron dealer. So if you guys need Micron stuff for your race cars or sensors or any of that stuff, don't go anywhere until you check out Product41.com, because he's got and Zamp helmets too as well. He always has killer deals on Zamp helmets. So
square nails and square tires.
Hey, that works.
And
And
please keep Pet Mom in your prayers.
Yes, Kathy McDougal. And Ellie Musgrave as well.
Yes.
She just had that lesion taken off her brain. She's all good. She was on the show tonight. Ellie, if you're listening, I love you. God bless you. You're just special to me. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody on the 20th. I don't know. You know, everybody's been asking if the Wednesday show's going to... I don't know. Maybe if I could coax the loader into doing 2 in a week, we might be back on Wednesday, because we do got some catching up to do on a few things. But we just been trying to... We didn't want to beat a dead horse, so we kind of just wanted to wait. There hasn't been a ton of stuff on that end, but I guess there is some dirt stuff we could probably. But we'll see.
Probably.
But we're going to...
Let's see. By Wednesday, I have to have a nap in the evening.
Okay. I get it, man. I'm not saying we're on, but hey, we might surprise you, but if not, we'll see everybody on Monday with a full meal deal on Late Model Monday.
Because the weather is supposed to be good.
It's supposed to be 84 over here on Saturday, 78 on Friday. So over there, it should be even hotter. So interview some drivers, Q&A. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, but Deez, you're not going to be there, so
can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do that, man.
All right, guys.
We love you. Have a good rest of the week. God bless you. And remember, put God first, then your family. Everything else falls into place. And if somebody's on the bottom loader,
you go to the high side.
Amen.
Well, that's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed the show. If so, please like and share on Facebook. And don't forget to stop by TerryBridgesRacing.com on the World Wide Web and subscribe so you never miss a show. The audio version of tonight's show is now available on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Podcasts, CastBox, or Podcast Addict. For the loader, Jeff Eden, I'm your horse-powered performance host, Terry Bridges. And we'll see you next week for another episode of Late Model Monday. a Circle Left production.
Hey, race fans, this is Steve Blankenship. You are tuned in to the quickest show on the web, Late Model Monday.